appreciate that. But what a guy! Like, all right. The second thing I was gonna say, and I guess this is the last thing to wrap this up for this topic on Embiid. Remember the good old days when he was just a young kid from Cameroon who was just trying to slide into Rihanna's DMs and that I liked Embiid back then, but yeah, no, the money got to him, the fame, and the apparently trying to shoot 3-pointers when instead he should be dominating down low. But yeah, man, sliding into Rihanna's DMs, he had high hopes, high dreams, but yeah, why just end his career? But
with that, I think it's time to move on to our overtime section, where you speak your mind. And today, I believe it's your turn to come up with a nice question for me. So I'll leave the floor to you.
All right, Blasca, are you ready for this spicy question? Oh, man.
Hit me with it.
All right, you got to be honest with me. You got nothing prepared. And to be honest, I actually thought of this question the other day when we had our small gathering. And yeah, I thought it'd be an interesting thing to talk about, pretty relatable in a sense. So I'm gonna hit you with it right now. So Blasca, we're gonna talk about drunk texting, and you gotta tell me, give me an example. Like, have you done it? Give me an example if you have, and yeah, just run with it, and then we'll toss the ball back and forth, and we'll see where it goes.
Goodness gracious, I'd be lying if I said I haven't.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man. Okay.
Like, I'm for sure I put myself in positions that are like in the mornings, like why did I do that for? You know.
Come on, Lusky, you gotta give me an example. Like, yo, I'm not talking about not like something you text like your parents or something, or you're texting your girlfriend or something. Like, yeah, where are you? Something. Yo, have you ever had an embarrassing experience? Like, hit me with that. Let's see. I wanted to know. I was like, yo, like Blusky, hit me with that knowledge. Let me learn about your experiences.
I won't get too specific just for my own safety, but I've definitely said some things that I've, the next day I've had to make sure I backed it up,
No way.
like, oh
No way.
man, Luke, oh man, I got one that just flew into my head. There's
You'll censor names.
There's an NFL player. He's a pretty big guy, he's intimidating, but I guess I didn't realize I was on a seat and I thought we were eye to eye.
Okay.
And I was just telling him stuff like, I'm gonna guard you, you can't get around me, there's no way. I was just talking trash to him, like it was nothing. I was just being boosting myself, let's go one-on-one right now. And I still haven't had my one-on-one, but yeah, that was with Luke Wilson. That was interesting. I remember people telling me about it the next day. I was like, wow, that's kind of embarrassing. But at the same time, I'm speaking my truth,
Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you mine because yeah, the experience that I remember.
Whoa, this is groundbreaking.
What do you mean? Wait, Leska, to be honest, yeah, I've done it. Let's say I've done it twice, and that's not a long history per se, but I feel like you should know of the one time I did it because it was actually a collaborative effort that we did. If you remember.
Me and you?
No, man. Apparently it was you, our other friend Bill, and it was at Adam's cottage. And this happened I don't know why we decided it was a good idea. But yeah, it was it was some girl, and we're just okay. And then I gave you guys my phone, and then we're just thinking of ideas. And I remember we were messaging, and I'm just okay. And then I remember, yeah, I had to go up to her later on after our thing, and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I didn't have to explain anything.
Wow.
I was told that
you snitched on yourself.
I'm not snitching on myself, man. But yeah, I remember.
You snitched on yourself.
Trust me, I was expecting a response, man. I was just okay, let's see what happens from what I did, and yeah, nothing came out of it. So I was just okay, we'll move on. But yeah, and the other time was in high school. It was nothing too embarrassing there, but Leska, that's how That's how life goes. But yeah, yo, I'm surprised you guys don't remember that thing. And I'm sure if we asked Bill or something, he may know the extra details about that. But
Yeah, that was a couple dozens of beers ago, a couple drinks ago.
yeah, yo, a couple of drinks ago, exactly.
But, with that, I think that ends our overtime period for today. Where's the buzzer? Okay, well, how did she sign us off for today, bud?
Yeah, so really quickly before we head out, newest episode. Just gotta say, from the both of us, thank you for listening. And yeah, um, fist bump, signing off.
Signing off. We're coming in with some heat this November, and so be ready. Boys will be cooking. Signing off. Peace.
Hey.
Fist bump.